Hello, I'm Waffle Brimley, and I eat people with diabetes. But more importantly, we need to go, and some people have been asking me about this, but there is an autosave function if you didn't see it right there, so let's go on and get the fuck started. If y'all hear a humming in the background, that would be my new fucking AC. You see, we've been fighting the landlord for this past week, by the way. Just to show it, I Grandmastered 5. It took me for fucking ever. And I'll be quiet for the opening cutscene.
Long ago, an evil spirit was trapped in a magical stone. This stone has the power to control minds and alter bodies. It has been stolen by a strange cult calling itself the Manji. The Manji are using it to go from temple to temple, slowly building an army of zombie-like followers. Soon, they will start attacking villages, then towns, then cities. You must recover the stone and terminate the cult before it's too late.
Alright, so for Grandmastering the previous mission, I'll show it off right here. You get ninja armor. Now y'all won't see it until the very end because I wanted to make an attempt at this with no ninja armor. Not knowing that there are actually two bosses. I also didn't bring any pots because, well, I didn't know that there were two bosses. So, like I was saying, we've been fighting against the landlord for the past week or so to get our fucking AC fixed. And mind you, viewers, it's been 100+ degrees out here for literally the entire past week. Right there is a cultist, not a demon. Big difference. Cultists don't have huge fucking heads. Demons do. But, let me think. In this mission, this is the second mission that Onikage will appear in. So, there's that. Stuff kill that bitch. Teabag him a little. Awesome. Let me think. Something dark side. Oh, I know something to say. Let's see. I'm gonna post a video pretty soon, basically starting a Ask RageArmor kind of thing. Like, you guys ask questions and I'll do my best to answer them, like, what do I do for a living, or BS like that. That kind of crap, you know, to get to know your friendly neighborhood RageArmor a little bit better. Now, I won't answer extremely personal questions like where I live or shit like that. No, that shit ain't happening. Nice try. Let's see. Cultists, by the way, are very difficult to sneak up on because of the way they walk. They, as you will be able to see here real soon, they walk sideways like this, which means their field of vision is actually significantly greater than than a lot of the other enemies. Now, these cultists right here, the fire breathers, they will not block ever. They'll try and evade your ass, but they won't block. You also got to be careful because, as you see right there, they fucking breathe fire. Put it out, just jump or roll or something like that, it'll go out pretty quickly. I actually almost did this on my first go, too. It was fucking Onikage that fucked my shit up. But, enough about this. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a video sooner or later, probably after I'm done with Ayame's run-through, which, by the way, is only 10 missions, just like Rikimaru's is only 10 missions, and they actually literally have the same exact missions with a few varying details on the cutscenes. So there's that. Something else to note, my next Let's Play is going to be a toss-up, and I'm going to see if I'm going to leave it to you guys. But it's either going to be Dirge of Cerberus, a game that I'm going to be getting real soon. I have Fallout 3, but I can't continue that until I get the old footage back, because I did fucking 30 plus hours of footage on that, recorded, and then, well, y'all already know I did that rant earlier, but, let me think. So it's either going to be Dirge of Cerberus or Fallout New Vegas with all the downloads. And currently I have all the downloads at this time that are out, which means I've got Dead Money, Honest Hearts, and Old World Blues. I know that they've got a few more waiting in production. I don't know what they're going to be called or even when they're going to come out, so there's that. On Dirge of Cerberus, though, it's going to be a personal set challenge run, meaning I'm going to be playing it on the hardest difficulty and only upgrading one weapon. Just one weapon, no more, no less. Surprised I didn't get seen there. Or surprised I wasn't saw, but whatever. Y'all fucking know what I mean. I'm not going to correct myself with the grammar. I suck at grammar. I are English. Anyways, let me think. Dirge of Cerberus is a pretty fun game, though people don't normally classify it in the Final Fantasy franchise. Sure, it's got Vincent, Cloud, and all those other memorable characters, but it's a third-person shooter. So, because of that, people don't classify it in the Final Fantasy franchise a lot of times. I still do because it's Final Fantasy, damn it. If I had the ability to record PSP games, I'd get Crisis Core as well, which is supposed to be a prequel to Final Fantasy VII, whereas Dirge of Cerberus is a sequel, essentially. Oh, bullocks. Let me think here. More teabagging. Fuck, what else is there to talk about? I really can't think of anything. But yeah, I'm gonna basically leave it up to you guys. Vote on, basically post, comment, or PM me on whether I should do Fallout New Vegas or fucking Dirge of Cerberus next. And for whatever you do, don't do what I just did and hookshot up there. It's not like the next games where you can see stuff, but yeah. By the way, if you hear whining in the background, I think that's a different type of the cultists, but I'm not completely sure about that. Oh, bullets. Yeah, see, like I said, just don't do it. It doesn't really work out too terribly well. And going back up, once again, like in a lot of the other games, enemies in this game are very vertically challenged. And by that I mean they have a tough time looking up, and on that note, also climbing up walls. So, if anything, get on a wall or something like that, and generally they will not come up after you. Now, that's not to say they won't come up after you, I'm just saying generally they won't. Because, y'all seen one of those occasions where you guys like, oh, he went up, I'm coming up after you too, bitch. All in all, this mission actually isn't all that tough. Just, actually, I'd say this is one of the easier missions in lieu of my, death during the boss battle that y'all are gonna get a kick out of. Oh, bother. Oh, something else to note. I'm actually gonna be doing a remake of my Final Fantasy VII Let's Play and a remake of my Shadow of the Colossus Let's Play, because sure, I don't give them the credit that they probably deserve, or in Final Fantasy VII's credit, I don't give it much credit at all because it's not worth all the hype that it's gotten. But nonetheless, it still deserves a much better run-through of it. Now, don't start posting a billion comments or stuff like that about redoing all of my other Let's Plays. No, I'm not going to do that. That would... I've already wasted enough time on finishing up the, Legend of Zelda franchise, and there's still one more game that I gotta play that's coming out soon. And, yeah, I'm not wasting any more time on the, Legend of Zelda franchise unless it's Skyward Sword. Which, by the way, Nintendo, y'all don't put the fucking big Goron sword in that game since y'all are bringing back and remastering the fucking Gorons. Y'all better just have the big Goron butter knife or whatever you want to call it in there. It's only been in 3 games. One of them, or 2 of them were on the freaking, not PlayStation, 2 of them were on the freaking Game Boy. So, yeah, y'all better bring back the fucking big Goron sword. If not, I'm coming for you. As for Bill S978, as far as I can tell, that's still going in courts for the love of God, viewers, still go to the link, freaking vote if y'all haven't on getting the bill changed or turned down completely, and yeah, because it's still in Congress right now. Hell, I don't even think it's reached Congress yet. I think it's still in the Senate. But I don't know. I haven't checked on it in a few days. But I've had some people say that the bill has been finished and it's been turned down or something like that. And I know that's complete bullshit. Don't do the wait and see approach, viewers. The bill is still in Congress. It's only been in Congress for 3 months, and to be perfectly honest, I'm not a law student or anything like that, but even I know that fucking bills will take longer than 3 months to get through Congress, or to be more specific, to get through the Senate, then the representatives, then back to the Senate, then to Congress.
I know what you want. You want a stone. It's safe inside my belly. You're not going to get it.
What the fuck?
So, that's where it is. It just means I have to gut you to get it.
You tell him, Ayame. Anyways, this guy has 3 attacks. One is that upward slash right there. Another is a quadruple slash. 1, 2, 3, 4. And another one is a quick smack. Like that. So, 4 moves you gotta keep an eye out for, and cutscene.
My precious.
Hey, you're not going. Shut the fuck up.
That's my precious stone now.
Bitch. Onikage!
I found that somewhat amusing. We meet again.
Onikage.
Hey, you
You're next.
didn't say it right, Ayame. You gotta say it in a dramatic tone like Futaba! Anyways, here's where I die against Onikage. I actually lasted pretty well against him. You need to get his health about 100, or about down to 100 or so keep that in mind. Yeah, he's got 1 new attack, I think, but nothing really too much to worry about if you're not low on health and weren't stupid enough to not bring pots with you. Anyways, let me think here. We got, oh yeah, the bill. It's most certainly still in fucking Congress. Don't tell me otherwise, because I don't know exactly how long they take to get it out, but I know it's much longer than 3 bloody months. So, yeah, definitely go to my video that it's about its Lincoln and blah blah blah. Vote to get it changed or turned down, and if not, you're gonna be the death to a whole bunch of corporations. In other news, shit. apparently... Oh, right there I paused because there was a ninja spider on my leg. Didn't even realize it, so I flicked it off. Anyways, like I was saying, in other news, Bungie, or I should say, in other news, Halo 4 is gonna still be coming out. I'm probably gonna do a Let's Play of it, but just know it's not gonna be Bungie that's making Halo 4. It's actually a corporation called, like, 343 Incorporated. Anyways,
No
that's...
good for you. I pity him.
So, you get a special death animation for this boss. Anyways, here's Ayame's sexy armor, apparently. Now, whoever was making that comment on my Ayame playthrough of Wrath of Heaven, that's what it is. Sorry, dude, but there are no close-ups of her ass in this game. At least, not that I know of right now. You can probably get it a close-up of her ass or something like that, but whatever. Bother, let me think. Oh, right. It's like 343 Incorporation or something like that. They've got a few job openings, but unfortunately they're over in Washington. Don't know if it's DC or not, but I can't apply to a job there. I'd love to, like, be a freaking beta tester for... Oh, cutscene. Soon. Anyways, like I was saying, I'd love to be like a game tester for Halo 4, but whatever. Either way, it's, yeah, this is the end of this mission. I'll continue more conversation later.
I underestimated you. Next time, you die.
So, got Ninja on this one, and this has been your friendly neighborhood RageArmor. I will see y'all next time. Cheers.